maps and stuff there.
It was one or the other. Mate, game one. Submarine.
Game one?
Submarine.
Oh my god, no way.
I knew it was going to be one of them.
I saw that and I was like, nah, it's not going to be submarine. That's a crazy guess. That's like the funny guess you throw in there to be funny. You're like, yeah, submarine, ha ha ha. But apparently they really went for it. So here we are. And they actually did Game Heart, so we're going to get the flags.
Oh boy. And yeah, it's going to be crazy if game one is submarine, game two is Golden Wall. That's going to be crazy.
That's just how it should be. Those should be the mandatory maps.
Oh my god, and Darking just contributed 2k to the intro.
Right.
We need to stop them. We need to stop him.
How do we stop the people? All right. We're here. We're in the game, and we're on submarine somehow, some way. Both of these players can be cheesy, so I don't know what the heck is gonna happen, but spawning down here in the bottom right-hand corner, we have the 17-year-old prodigy. He's already a doctor and a pro StarCraft player. I believe he's currently teamless. He is Dr. Patty. I think he's on Cosmos Esports, or recently left from Cosmos Esports.
He's currently teamless, just like eggs. And spawning in at the top left-hand corner of Submarine LE, we have the Peruvian Protoss player who is not teamless, but he's also not a doctor. He is representing Team Unidos por el Vicio. It is Shalko. Getting cannon rushed.
What a clan name. Yeah, this would be a good map to cannon rush. Ooh. All right. Where's he gonna put it down?
Yeah,
PattyMac. Gonna make it to the pylon?
He's harnessing his inner turkey dano right now, and both pylons finish.
Yeah. He's not trapped in there with him. They're trapped in there with him. If that makes any sense.
Oh boy. So, cannons did get thrown down. There's 2 cannons here on the low ground. Ooh.
That was so last second, that other pylon. He's pretty much just cocooning himself here.
Oh yeah.
The real invincible.
And it looks like the Zealot is gonna come out, but like there's so much SimCity here, I don't think the Zealot's gonna be able to get onto anything.
Yeah. His probe stuck there.
Oh god. Okay, that's so hilarious. I love this. So Shalko, he threw down his own defensive forge, which I feel like is the best thing to do, except the forge, it's in range of the cannons.
Yeah, but he's able to get some defensive cannons down before they take out the forge, since they went for the gate first. And I guess maybe Dr. Patty didn't really know what to do there, because I feel like you would go for the forge first.
Oh, yeah, the forge does go down. The pylon's go. No, the pylon is powering the cannons.
Oh, wow, he's going to take out the cannons. That's nuts. Oh, but this probe's going to go down. Oh, probe goes down. He can't build anymore. And now I don't quite know where we are.
Okay, so there's a backup pylon that's going to power up these 2 cannons.
We're not in Kansas anymore.
The cannons are going to be repowered at the same time. Shalko double gas stole PattyMac, so PattyMac has no more gases to transition.
It's disgusting. Who thinks of stuff like this? And he unpowers all of his cannons. Wow.
What a guy.
What a game.
Oh god. Okay, so we're just okay, so Shalko lives. Okay, this is great. You know, he's not Parker Mike. He knows what to do. If you get cannon rush, you throw down your own cannons defensively and you're fine, you survive. And because he had such a big brain and he gas stole, like PattyMac, he couldn't like tech up behind this. So like he's also like his transition is also delayed as well.
Yeah. Shalko has plenty of gas right now, though. He's already got a robo up.
Oh my god.
I mean, I think you just go 2 robo and then a warp prism and then just walk across the map with stalkers. There's really nothing that can beat that.
Yeah, we'll see.
You could even try and get blink on behind it or something.
Yeah, like because Shalko had the gas and because PattyMac didn't, like Shalko, he's already got Warp Gate on the way, he's got his Robo, he's got Stalkers. Like PattyMac couldn't even make Stalkers, he couldn't make anything because he just needed the gas. Like it's all so late.
Yeah. I mean, if I was him, honestly, I would have just long distance mined the gas from the
from the
lower
natural
base. Yeah, from the natural. I just long distance mine.
Oh boy. And Shalko's even being more annoying. Like,
oh my god. Shalko's really punishing Dr. Patty for this. He has to take out the shield battery first and then the pylon. I'm pretty sure the pylon can you recharge a pylon? I don't know.
You can. So yeah, he will
manually.
Be...
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So the shield battery will be going down. It would have been insane if the shield battery was still alive when the immortal got across the map, because that like almost would have been game then and there.
It's still game, but
oh yeah, like what are you gonna do against the immortal? Like one single immortal, it's gonna be so difficult to deal with.
Yeah, it's like an even fight right here, but an immortal on the other side. Okay, now it's getting a little different. There's a couple of stalkers being morphed in. He really has to be careful with this immortal. He doesn't want to get surrounded. Oh, I just noticed Shalko was warping in at that pylon. I didn't even notice that. Oh my god, and he warped in a sentry and then just force fields off. Wow, I honestly thought that was Dr. Patty warping in. I don't know why. That's hilarious.
It's great. Like I love how Shalko he was utilizing the pylon, right? You normally don't expect that, right?
That's got to be like a timing. Like he knew that by the time the shield battery was killed, that he would already be there. Either shield battery's there and he can repower it and use it, or there's still a pylon there and he can slow warp in. Ooh, 2 immortals. That's so great. I think he needs to hallucinate a phoenix or something. That'd be cool.
Yeah, if he did that, then maybe he can start chipping away at the tech structures.
Wait, can you like siege a hallucinated observer?
These are the questions that we need answers to.
Because if he could do that, that would be pretty cool.
That'd be pretty big brain. That'd be amazing.
Yeah. But also Dr. Patty's being big brain and also proxying.
Yeah, so this is so important. PattyMac, he has enough here to defend. Like there isn't enough army here to push up a ramp into all of these stalkers, because the stalkers, they will focus down the immortals. So he is throwing down a proxy across the map and he's gonna try and deal damage. And he needs to do this, otherwise like he's done.
He has an immortal and he's gonna be able to warp in. I think he's fine with the defense here.
Oh, is he? How many pros is he gonna lose though?
Maybe like 3 or 4.
Yeah, it looks like only 3 go down. Meanwhile, oh, it looks like PattyMac tried to go push down the ramp. That's not really what you want to be doing.
Yeah. Maybe he A-moved on accident? No.
Oh.
That's a good pick off. Oh gosh, he didn't micro well at all. He had his that is the absolute worst Dr. Patty could have done. He tried to take out one immortal. He got one, but he tried to take out one immortal, stopped right before killing it, accidentally target fired a stalker, and then tried to kill a second immortal and didn't finish that one off either.
Yeah.
So the entire time he was just eating immortal shells, and they are immortal. Except the one that died. He was not immortal.
Yeah, he was trying to be efficient with his stalker shots, because you can overkill and waste DPS. It just didn't really work out for him. At the same time, Adepts actually got in again, and this time there wasn't an army here to prepare, so like he's denying mining time completely from the main.
I don't think it's too bad. He can just run back to his cannons. I feel like Shalko's in a good position here.
Oh yeah.
Over Dr. Patty, especially after losing all those stalkers. Second base is up, and Dr. Patty's broke. He's kind of going for like an all-in soon. He doesn't really have any army though, or money.
Yeah, we'll see if PattyMac, if he decides to go for an all-in or if he decides to expand. Expanding is definitely possible, especially in PvP, just because shield batteries with overcharge, like you can win fights even if you have lower supply, but Shalko shouldn't give him the time.
You gotta like super tank up, throw down like 5 shield batteries on every base and try and double expand as quick as possible. But no, I think Dr. Patty's just dead here.
Yeah, it's the immortals. Like PattyMac, he has 1 immortal, he's got a second on the way. He was supply block there for a moment, so the second immortal is gonna take so long to come out, and there's just too much here. But there should be too much.
Yeah. I feel like he should have used that Phoenix so he could take out the Forge and then get like a better surface area or something. But he's actually not taking too good of a fight here. But then again, it is kind of good. It's a wonky fight here, but at the end of the day, Shalko has more supply, more
Yeah.
workers. There's only 8 left for Dr. Patty. He's got 2 immortals here. That is it. And it's looking like my prediction was correct. I don't know why Dr. Patty won't GG out.
Yeah, he's trying the best he can, and honestly, I think it's because he believes he's a better player. Like, that's why he did something so cheeky in game 1. But Shalko, like, you know, you gotta have some respect. He was good enough to hold.
Leave the game, man. Leave the. He had 2 probes.
Shalko, yo, he's showing us, mate. He's not Paco Mike.
I told you.
Okay.
I told you, man. He's not Paco Mike, but he might have to play against Paco Mike soon. Actually, no, he won't meet Paco Mike today, but he will someday. So Shalko's up 1 game. Mr. Dr. PattyMac is I don't know, possibly tilted.
Yeah, so in game number 2, I imagine we're not going to see another cannon rush. I imagine he's going to play straight up after trying to be cheeky. We'll see though. Is he crazy enough to do something like that again?
The American Rainer. All right. So you still think Dr. Patty got this one?
It depends what he goes for. Like, is he gonna try and play it standard, or is he gonna try and be cheeky again? That's kind of what it comes down to.
I think this was the best case scenario for Shalko, because I think Shalko has the cheeky builds, and I think Dr. PattyMac knows it, and that's why Patty went for the cannon rush, because Shalko's definitely gonna go for some cheese. But now that he did the cannon rush first, Shalko still has at least 2 good cheesy builds that he can throw out here.
Oh yeah.
In my opinion, that would be my thoughts as the opponent of this guy in the top left-hand corner, going for the cheesy cannon rush in game 1. What is he gonna do here? I don't know, but he's one of the best in USA. That is what he's representing. He's currently teamless. He is Dr. Patty.
And spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of Death Aura LE, we have the Peruvian Protoss player representing Unidos por el Vicio. It is Shalko.
Shalko. Cool name, but even cooler player. His name doesn't sound as menacing as he is. Dr. Patty also isn't that scary of a name. Sounds like a really nice doctor.
The friendliest doctor.
Yeah, the friendliest doctor. That's Dr. Patty.
All right, and this is what I mean. No Forge first. There's no proxy out on the map. No pylons. So far it looks pretty straight up. There is still the potential though for like a pylon and like some kind of tech building to be thrown out on the map. So
yeah, I've noticed. Well, not noticed, but it's just standard issue. Protoss usually go for the double gate opener and then into an expand after the cybernetics core. So we'll see if they expand here. This is where it's going to start to differentiate.
yeah, definitely. As so far they're just mirroring each other. They're just doing the same thing as each other, and yeah, we'll see who expands first. We'll see who throws down either a robot or Stargate.
Yeah, so interesting to me is both players have 3 probes on one gas and 2 on the other. So I guess that's how they do it in the land of the Protoss now.
Yeah. I don't know if that's like a tell of like, you know, how much gas they want and what they're going for, because we do see that they are, you know, making some different units here, and PattyMac is looking to be the aggressor.
Yep, we got a double adept versus the Stalker Sentry. Probes are so big in like PvP.
Oh yeah.
The first probes, those are like the pilgrims. They're like the explorers. They're like the Lewis and Clark of StarCraft.
Do they
It's just Lewis or Clark. Or some other explorer.
Do they make
but not Christopher Columbus.
Thanksgiving? Is that what they did? Is that what they did?
No. Thanksgiving's terrible.
Okay.
Well, I mean, Thanksgiving isn't terrible, but the actual story of Thanksgiving is terrible.
Oh god. Didn't yeah, so the adepts did get in, and the pylon block wasn't fast enough, so a couple of probes are gonna go down. I'll say a couple, 6 probes go down. Oh god.
Dr. Patty's probably like, yeah, that's what you get for beating me last game. I bet that feels really good. If he was tilted, he's untilted now. Like he was sitting at like a 30-degree angle, and then someone walked in and just put him upright.
Is it like a crooked painting on the wall? Is that what it was?
Yeah, someone just came and like lined it up. And then now he's untilted. And he's in a pretty good position. He got a lot of workers there.
Yeah.
I think that's gonna... Shalko has no second base, so this is... Oh, never mind.
Yeah, I was kind of waiting to see what Shalko was going to do because his Nexus and his tech was delayed, and it looks like it will be a Robo, and it does get scouted immediately.
Oh god. It's got to be tilting for Shalko.
It's one of those things where the guy comes, the curator, he like fixes one painting, and as he does that, the other painting gets tilted.
Yeah, and then he's gonna go and like fix the other one, and the other painting's gonna tilt again. Oh no! He's donating stalkers.
I got. Okay, it does lose.
I wonder if that's a tax write-off for donating those stalkers there. A forge? Is he going to upgrades? I mean, I guess if you get +1, that's the way to come back.
Yeah, interesting that he's going for a forge and not a Twilight Council. So he's going to go +1, but it's still unclear whether he wants to go like Zealots or Stalkers. I imagine Stalkers in a PvP, but yeah, we'll see.
I think the idea here is if you go +1 and then you go with your Stalkers, no Twilight, and you throw in some of the like the shields and stuff from these sentries, then it's pretty much an all-in. You don't have a blink out option. You don't have a retreat. I think that's his intention, is to get as many stalkers as he can, and just he gets one good fight.
Yeah, and quickly checking his vision, like Shalko, he does know what his opponent is going for. Like he does know that he's going to be down that Twilight Council, that PattyMac should have blink on his stalkers.
Oh my god, the hallucinated Oracle made Dr. Patty go back home. His army turned around because of the hallucinated Phoenix. That's so funny. I wish you could like hallucinate attack. Like where it's like where nothing dies. Like a Phoenix does to an Overlord.
Yeah.
Okay, he can hold this off with force fields for a little bit, but he needs to get the force fields down. It was a little late. Oh, he has blink though. Doesn't matter.
He does have blink. The first immortal did go down, and the sentry is a little bit vulnerable here. +1 still isn't done for Shalko. Oh god.
You need to retreat to the shield battery immediately and shield battery overcharge it.
Yeah, he's just kind of waiting, buying his time. You don't want to waste that shield battery. No, he wastes it. No.
Oh no.
God.
This is dire.
You need to save it. You need to save it for that last moment, because you only have one for so long, and now he's still fighting. Outside of it, he has to be so careful. Another sentry goes down.
God. No, you madman. Dr. Patty could have just jumped on all this and won the game right there.
Yeah, he definitely could have. I don't think he saw that the shield battery overcharge was activated earlier.
Yeah, that's why I think Shalko was the aggressor there, because he was trying to hide that it was active. But he just blinks on it, and now that's going to be GG for sure.
Yeah, I mean, the immortal gets focused down. He pulls the voice, so he's able to hold on. Shalko is, but he's down in workers, he's down in supplies, he's down in upgrades.
Yeah, another blink here, and he should be good. I think it'd be cool if he baited all of the probes out here and then just blinked on the other side of him.
He does blink back, and the majority of the probes are going down. He does warp in another round of stalkers. He's trying to hold on. Shalko, he does have a third Nexus on the way, but well, he's not going to survive long enough. He did finish +1 attack though, but hey, just
and he has the shield battery overcharged, but the shield battery is close to dead, so it's not even worth it. GG is called, and now we have a tied game. I called it, guys. I said the 2-1. Let's see if Shalko can pull it off here. Shalko was just sitting at like 180 APM.
Yeah, man.
I have more APM than that.
Look,
I think he just lost those workers in the beginning and literally couldn't do anything. He had no income. Everything was denied or delayed. So you're kind of just sitting around, and you got to save up. You need like the robo, and you need to get a base. That's a lot of minerals you got to save up, and he wasn't making any minerals. So I'm pretty sure for a while he just sat there and waited for money to come in.
Yeah, like losing workers is rough. Losing workers that early in the game as well, like, hurts so much more. And yeah, Shalko, he just struggled to come back from that. We'll see how he does here in game 3. Again, I imagine because we're on the ace match and because PattyMac already lost the game, he's gonna do more of the same here, as in like keep playing pretty straight up.
Yeah.
We'll see if Shalko does something crazy.
Yeah, I want to see a proxy or something from Shalko. Where those proxy tempests or whatever he did last time? We need something like that in there.
Yeah, definitely. He pulls the voice.
So we are gonna get on Pillars of Gold LE. Good call there, Light. Did you call it this one or last one? It was this one, right?
What?
Oh no! You said Golden Wall. You said Golden Wall.
I said I said Golden Wall. I said Golden Wall.
Oh yeah.
One of the crazy maps.
Yeah, it's disgusting. I don't ever want to see that map again. I might not ever see it again. That would be cool. If I could just avoid it for another 2 weeks. But we are not on Golden Wall. We are on Pillars of Gold, and we're looking in the top right-hand corner of the map at the United States of American player, the young prodigy himself. He's a doctor. He's used to go by PattyMac and is now known as just Dr. Patty.
And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Pillars of Gold LE, we have the Peruvian Protoss player representing Unidos por el Vicio. He's tied up 1-1. Can he do something crazy here as he just canceled his gateway and then replaced it, I think? We have Shalko.
Feels bad, man.
Feels bad, man.
That's why I don't like Protoss. It's so technical, like block for block. Your first pylon, your first gateway, your cybernetics. Of course, it's like we just throw down our spawning pool wherever. Yeah, we just throw stuff wherever we want. Like a teenager with a dirty room. I just walk in, kick my shoes off, leave them on the floor. Throw everything on the floor that I'm not using.
And if you need a
throw
wall,
a roach horn here.
Yeah, like after you throw everything everywhere, you just plug it all up with queens. It's fine.
Yeah, yeah. Just throw them in the closet. If you need a wall, you just throw a bunch of, just shove some Evo chambers out there. They're only like 30-40 bucks or something. They don't cost nothing, and they build quick and they have a lot of armor. It's great being Zerg. What is this PvP madness?
Right.
These first probes are like Spartans. They're going on a journey they know they're not coming back from, and they got a big job ahead of them. They got to harass. They got to mine some stuff. They got to scout. They got to counter if they need to. Sometimes they got to throw in a proxy. He does see it's a 3-2 gas, so I guess that means no heavy aggression. Maybe you go for 3-3 on the gas very quickly.
Yeah, like,
but it's a nice little interesting mirror matchup. Same as last one though, like 2 Dead versus Stalker and Sentry.
Yeah, so far it is the same. We do see PattyMac being a little bit annoying, throwing down the pylon here to delay that nexus because the probe is stuck on the wrong side of the wall. So being a little bit cheeky.
There's a Stalker there in the Sentry. Shoot it.
Cancels.
Or not.
It's all good. And
I like the Sentry though. You get a scout off early.
Yeah. I mean, typically that's what you want to go for, especially if you don't go for a Stargate. Like, you need that hallucination scout, and for defense as well. And yeah, something that I was gonna say is that talking about playing Protoss and like SimCity and how technical you have to be, I can't imagine playing a PvP and having to hotkey your probe just to deny these shades. Like, doing this consistently throughout the game, like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Like,
you hotkey overlords at all?
No.
You don't hotkey overlords?
What do you do with hotkeyed overlords?
You scout.
No, yeah, yo, I scout without, you know, I'm, no. I'm kidding.
We could talk about this another time, but I mean, to me, it's yeah, it's comes as second nature. Like when I play Protoss, it's kind of fun. You put one on there, and then you can like rally it around your opponent's base, and you just got to remember to check on it. Gives you something to do with your APM. I'm like, oh yeah, the pro. Let me go poke with this thing, but it also makes it super easy to lose. Yeah, but this is a difficult dynamic. You know, Terrans do send out a SCV, but it doesn't really hold the weight of the Spartan probe. It's just really for scouting and maybe throw down a bunker or an NG bay somewhere.
Oh boy.
But that's about the extent of a SCV's life in scouting. We got the Twilight and a War Prism. This might be the first War Prism of the evening.
This looks a little bit crazy. I could be reading too much into it, but I feel like with this War Prism, there's a lot of potential for shenanigans here for PattyMac to like force field off the ramp and just like steal his opponent into his own natural and just kill everything in the main.
That's possible. Yeah. I don't see a sentry though. Is there a sentry somewhere?
Yeah, I was expecting him to pick up the sentries that are in his natural, but nope. They're just sticking around and
oh god, no, Dr. Patty's gonna be tilted. Wow, wasting all of his shields just to make sure those adepts don't go back into the mineral line and get any more kills. Or retreat out and shade out.
Yeah.
He gets one gets out. Oh, and the counter.
Exactly, the adepts get into the main base of Shalko, force all the probes off the line, and yeah, now he's starting to pull his opponent apart, and the War Prism is here as well to warp in more and more adepts.
He's gonna take a couple of losses, but he had a decent split here with his army. He has like an Immortal and something else in the main and some Stalkers in the natural. That's a lot of workers going down, but I don't predict too many more gonna go down. This Warp Prism really can't do anything.
Yeah, he has to be so careful not to lose the War Prism.
Can't believe he's getting everything out of here. He could have left that adept there because
no, the War Prism.
Ooh, got rip. Shalko ain't gonna take this line down.
Exactly. Like PattyMac, he didn't do anything with that War Prism. Like he didn't even get to warp in another round of units. He kept like 2 or 3 adepts alive a little bit longer, but it wasn't worth the price of a War Prism.
Yeah. What was it? It was like 8 probes plus now. Jesus, this is just the death of the probes. And Shalko just can't stop it now. He stopped the War Prism, but he didn't have a probe ready for the pylon block. Maybe he's just not used to that. Maybe he doesn't do that. But the pylon block seems to be obvious. Put the pylon down! No!
I mean, he pylon blocked earlier in the game, but now there's an opportunity to get surrounded. So he's finally going to deal with this, and after he deals with this, the main army of Shalko is pushing across the map, but defensively,
oh my god,
yo, PattyMac's fine.
Yeah, I don't even think that's the main army. I think he just has like a handful of units there.
Oh god.
Yeah, Shalko's looking rough here. He's got to pull off something cheeky if he wants to win. But so far, Dr. Patty's in a good position. He's got a lot of probe kills and really has not taken any damage himself. He's only lost 3 probes in this entire game, Dr. Patty.
Yeah, he's barely lost anything. Obviously, losing that War Prism was huge, but he's remade it. He now has a second War Prism out on the map to reinforce, and now he's pushing out with 2 Immortals and his main army. And Shalko, he's trying to get his shield battery up and running, but it's still not done. Maybe, like, defensively, maybe he can hold on a little bit, especially with force fields.
Yeah, but Dr. Patty has more force fields.
This is true.
And he has the War Prism here, so he can just go back and forth all day.
He definitely can. It looks
he also
like
got Blink.
Yeah, Shalko does have the higher Immortal count, which is great, but we'll see if he's able to utilize that here.
Gotta be careful! No! They're all gonna get sectioned off! No, that was terrible. What he needed to do was pull back. He just got Zealot legs, get some Zealots to tank, and, but no, yeah, this is it here. Shalko is not gonna be able to pull it off today.
Yeah, not today, as it's just too much here from PattyMac. He blinks on top of the Immortals, takes them down, focus fires them down, and Shalko is forced to pull all the boys, and even if he holds here, like, he's just lost so much, all the Immortals get kicked off.
He lost 14 workers and still has his Immortal alive. GG, Dr. Patty takes it in a 2-1. So I was right, it was going to be a 2-1. I just thought Shalko was gonna win. That's it. Okay, I'm happy though. I really wanted Dr. Patty. That's why I voted for Shalko, because every time I want someone to win or say they're gonna win, they lose. So I'm glad Dr. Patty got to move on, and we see where Shalko stands now. Shalko can kind of bring it to people like this, but you can't just beat him just outright easy like that.
Yeah, Shalko really showing that you can't like cheese him out like that. Like again, I would say it's a little bit almost disrespectful for PattyMac to go for the cannon rush in game 1. And Shalko showing that like no, you just can't do that to him. You know, you can't be done like that. Gotta play straight up.
That was funny. That was pretty BM of him. But he still ended up winning in the end, so I'm sure maybe they played before, and maybe Shalko knows he's not as good, and so that probably feels good to at least take a game off of Dr. Patty. Might be the first time ever.